That was not set to spinning. Initially, which was a bit of a mistake, but alright. Well, we're here. It's time to make some things happen. So, way back sometime 1 month ago, or something like that, we made hitboxes and hurtboxes. And they don't actually do anything really. Right now the hitbox only tells me if the thing is a character body 2D. Right. So I believe, yeah, okay, so let me test how if it's working right now in any way by adding a character body 2D to the scene. This is the wrong scene. Control Z. Testing. Yeah, entity base. This thing is the red circle. Yeah. And then I just want to go into this thing, the script for the input manager, and I want to hide the print statements. So Control F, print down. Don't think I need this right now. Note checks these. Can be commented. Just a comment. That's fine, and those are fine. Alright. I didn't see the terminal. Is it? Okay, it's just in those two. Either way, we have frame by frame mode, so it should be fine. Okay, frame by frame mode. Okay, 1, stop, 2, nothing, 3, okay. It's not printing anything, which is unfortunate. So let's check the collisions. I believe the parent of this, which is the frame, actually decides what the collisions are. So hitbox is 4, hurtbox is 2. Let's check if this thing actually has 2 as its collision layer. Collision layer 2 is not set. It doesn't need to detect. Let's try it. And then kick. No, I just do it in frame by frame mode. Okay, that is not working. Okay, 4 meaning hitbox. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's go to the player scene, check this thing. Collision. Player is 1, detects 2. This one layer is 2, detects 1, which, yeah, makes sense. I mean, we're not really using the mask part, but still. Wait, hitbox has a mask value of 3. Oh, wait, no, that's unfortunate. Okay, that's not working. Frame script. This should also be 2. Ooh. hitbox detects 2, hurtbox is 2, testing, this thing is 2. Yeah, you can start seeing the thing actually shows up. So, so here it's colliding. It prints on the next frame. Interesting. I mean, I guess that makes sense that the next frame would actually get something. Okay, so that makes sense. You're now printing on the thing. I'm going to rename this layer to layer 3 because we're not actually using it anymore. Rename it properly to the same as it would be default. Okay, all ground floor and whatnot. All right. Okay. Now, another thing that the player is probably going to need is not there. Here. Rename this thing to a health component. Something simple to work with. Health. Okay, it has its initial script. Extend health. It has a capital H here. Hitbox C. I don't think I have a reason for this scene yet right now, but I'll just cancel that, right? Delete him. Hitbox scale. I don't have a scale scene, but I know I don't need this for sure. Like, genuinely. Or do I? Scale, input manager. Input manager technically doesn't have a scene. Create timer, health. So move them to player info, which is not the spot I'd like them to be in. Is this even a scene? Is the script exists? Anyways, okay. Close all. Open the health script. I don't remember this being the template. Oh, no. Control Z. Alright, behavior base. So, this will be class underscore name health. And then there will be some variables and export var max health. I want this to be an integer. C, Control V, change this to current. All right. Those are some variables. Let's save the script. Now that we have this, we can click on this. Let's see that these numbers are here. Player. This should have a few specific variables. Sorry, functions. Func damage. I think damage would be a good name because the player is going to take damage at some point. And then we want one for func, or let's change it to change health. Health, and then I want to have maybe two things for in this. So first, change, and then I want a set as well. Set. Because maybe I want to set the health to a specific number. Okay, and then this is going to be a bool easily. This I'm going to have as an int as well because I want all the health to be an integer. Alright, and then function number 2. So we have change health, we have set health. Let's have also the ready function. So func ready, when you start the thing, current health equals max health. This shouldn't be an expert variable then. Function number 3, die. Should this have die, or should this be like set 0? Okay, that's neat. Hmm. I gotta think now, where should the attack damage be? And should it be per hitbox? Should it be in the some attack? Should the attack be a total damage of this? But then how would I do a multi-hit attack with some hits done on each frame? Because there's some multi-hit attacks that do a bunch of stuff on hit. I mean, they're interesting, but I don't see the reason for why we would want to forcefully need it. We can just play an animation and then keyframe hits on animation, not show the damage, but I don't know. How would I really want the thing to be? If we did the damage on the attack, then where would that be called? So right now, what's holding the attacks? Read as input manager. Yeah, so this has an attack, and then this could attack have the attack data, which I have right here. I don't know how I would do multi-hit attacks yet. I'll have to see later. Everything could be one hit though. There's something. I'll have to see. I'll have to see. I'll have to see. A lot of this stuff is I'll have to see. Okay, so hurt box. Cool. This hurt box is type hurt box area, which makes sense. But I believe the thing I'm calling in the attack on body ignores that. Or this function ignores that. Node dot make is underscore class. Go to this. Ignores class name declarations. Yep, that's important to know. So right now it returns body. Does it return itself? No. So that means I was expecting a bug for that, but apparently I accidentally didn't do that. Hitbox and hurtbox should be on the same layer for this bug to happen. And it's not working. Okay. What should it? Why? Why is it not? Is it because they're enabled on the same frame that they don't actually get to detect each other? Uh, I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Just doing the physics process. Ah, yes. Buttons instead. Okay, so let's test what we're actually getting. It's a character body. Let's do the check for if body is entity base, print this is an entity. I don't care about spelling mistakes right now because that's not important for this. This is an entity. Okay, so that works. His class is weird then. Alright, and I think that's an area. It is just not detecting those because they're on different collision layers, I assume. Okay, I'm gonna push an area here. This should push an error that says object detected that should be. Yeah. This is an entity, then called body dot if body dot has underscore has node. No, that's not how we'd like to check. It has an input manager, which makes sense. It's the same one that's down here. So I'll go back to the hitbox area. Input. This is the player controller script. Damn it. It's not default. Has it. Okay. Dot get underscore child. Nope. Okay. Body dot get underscore children. And then if body dot get children dot has input manager. Okay. Body dot input manager. This detection part is gonna be annoying. So first off, if it's an entity base, then we continue. If it has an input manager, we continue as one of its children. It doesn't have an input manager as one of its children. Dot find child. So if the entity base won't have it, how do we know to get the input manager? This has the attack manager referenced. This has the current attack referenced. This doesn't really reference everything. Oh my gosh. Right. We have a reference from the topmost node, and we need the input manager. This one would make sense to be an export environment else component. And this can call if body dot use please. This will give me something. Dot code. This is going to be very, very weird. Oh my god. That's fine, the script doesn't instantiate the scene of the player not, but damn. Thank you. Instantiate player. Where are they placed? They are placed right on top. That is not very welcome. That should be fine. Invalid operands and string. Yeah, that makes sense. Does the script have anything I can get? No. Yeah. My problem is I can't seem to figure out how I want to reference the health component from all the way in the damn. So I want to reference from this hitbox the health. To do that from the player needs to have the health component as a property. Okay. I may have to check with a video I've watched on components to see how they did it, and I think they might have said the player is made to be unique or something. Let me see if I can find how they did it. is this? So did he do a method check? I think they have their things named differently than I would have. So they have their health and hurt boxes communicating with each other. The health component is connected with the hurt box. The hurt box connects to the health component. Makes sense. Okay. So this thing should have an export bar for the hurt box. Cool. Should it be here? So the problem with that is every time I add a new one, it's not assigned. And I have to assign it every single time. This is always a singular node, so we want the attack manager to reference the hurt boxes via children gets probably, and then either connect a signal or check a method or something. So there's going to be a ton of hurt boxes, way too many. What I could do is every hurt box has a signal up to the attack manager. So hurt box. That's supposed to be done with it. So funk, ready, enter. That should hold the house. Funk ready. Could be connected to the attack manager. Ah, my brain, my brain. Okay, let me think about this. The health component is independently over here. The attack manager can reference the health component, but the attack manager doesn't actually get hit. It's the hurt box that gets hit. The hurt box can have a function that calls damage. So let me call damage. Up to health component. And then we can have here we have a function here that's underscore ready. For child get underscore children. I can like some of these. These have these. They have all the frames. Well, and then the frame has all the box shapes. Cool. Frames dot child dot frames dot frames as frame dot dot box shapes. If is her box area. One. Okay. And pass for now. Gosh darn it, I need more box in this enter if box is one of those colon and then pass. Oh, that's box shapes. I don't want box shapes. I want something else. The boxes. shapes on the boxes. Means I need the frames children. Additional children. If it's a hurt box area, then I need to connect the signal to this thing. So hurt box should have a signal. Signal got hurt. Then what the hitbox call it? Happens underscore signal underscore hurt. I can't use the function and call. Or it could be variable health here. If I can just avoid things, I might. Oh, that's so freaking stupid. Why is this how I'm doing it? The signal no longer even has it. Okay, now instead of a signal, we can just make the function a function. Func not hurt. Health not change health to it doesn't do anything. Actually just print the health component. Oh, this is so stupid. It's so damn stupid. Why is it how I connect it? I don't like my code setup. It's so demonstrably dumb. What are they using for their hurt box? Player. A player is a character body. What they make was a weapon, I think. Which I would just call an attack. On body entered. Doing attack damage. The hurt box would get got hurt. Yeah, that makes sense. Body got hurt. Even names don't matter. Okay. So this got hurt would have to take in a damage number or an attack. And the attack manager wouldn't exactly be the one to do it. Why are making fighting game characters so hard? I'm gonna need a code review at some point. Ay, 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 ay. Body enters the hitbox. If that body is a hurt box, hurt the hurt box. For how much, and how do I get that how much? How do I get the damage number for that they will take from the other body? The body enters the hit box, not the hurt box. What are the signals? Okay. On body enters the hitbox versus on area entered. I don't think body is gonna work as it probably wouldn't make the most sense. So now we're detecting an area, which means we're detecting the hurt box area instead of the entities. But this hitbox doesn't have a damage number anywhere. So then if I want to deal damage for this attack, Where would it come from? Would it come from the attack total damage? Attack deals damage to the hurt box. How do I know how much damage for this hurt box? I don't know. I'm also trying to think if I need to have multi-hit attacks or just the jab string, how that would work. Okay. So, hurt for how much? That's the first question. Also looking at the video, I'm seeing that maybe I should change this testing stuff. Or the player hitboxes and hitboxes. Which to be more like these. So let's Control V, delete, delete, and delete. Control C, Control V, Control C, Control V, delete, rename, place, holder, or warning, removal. Box 1, 2, and 3. Then in the player script, these are considered collision shapes, but I should now change them to area, hurt box areas. Okay, so I go to the player, go to the inspector. We need to reassign these things. So rename these to standing. Rename to. Oh wait, no, I can just primary and then have all this function stuff on the other. Does this have the disabled? No. Okay. Here. Since those already have hitboxes and hurt boxes, sorry, since those already have collision shapes, we could just go with that. We could just return these to the original, and then we can call that. Since we changed them here to be different. It doesn't have a shape because it's not a collision shape. Why? The hurt box doesn't even need to be connected here, so I don't think I need to. Right? It's all referencing the attack manager to grab the health component more easily. But these ones could just grab the health component. Cannot add expert on this still work properly. just need to change these back to collision shapes. It runs, but oh gosh, there is a non-object value. Yeah. Why? That doesn't work. So, if a child is a frame data manager, so first off, get the child. Then, if the child is a frame data manager, get the frames. Oops. Frame and child get frames. Frame. Frame. With frame dot. It should be full frame dot. So now I have the frames. Then the child of the frames would be box. And frame dot underscore children. Um, Run it again. If this crashes, and you have another problem. Invalid assignment of property and key health with value type until. Is it even assigned to the attack manager? No. Run. Development of assignment. Node health on base of type area to the hitbox area. I forgot. If box is hitbox area, then do it. Run. I didn't put colon. Ah. So dumb. Oh my gosh, why? Why? Player doesn't have it, I think. Rerun. Okay. Wait, why are two of them active at the same time? Yeah, that makes sense. Let's change you to white. Yeah, I forgot I had couch jumping because we could. But now I feel that they have like a reasonable attachment to the health component the player's not going to need to know reference to it, I don't think. The hurt boxes are going to take in a damage number, but I don't know how to give the attacks their damage number without going through each and every one individually and giving them a damage number. It might have to be that. Okay. Let's look at our to-do list and see what we've accomplished. We have made a health component. So, kind space, this space, x, this space, make health, kinda. Yeah. I'll call that it for today. Made a health component, kind of. Godot crashed. That's just wonderful. Why did it have to do that? I didn't notice. Okay, so we made the health component. We still need to give each frame of attack a damage number and a knockback number with probably a vector as well, which will have to be done some other day. But hey, it kind of works. And it's, oh, so jank. It feels so jank. I'm gonna end stream now. Bye.